Hello everyone, this is Acura, and we're back in Dwarf Fortress. Let's just continue where we left off. We've got Emalber, Sense Earth, and we are working on our pottery industry. Well, ceramics industry is what it's more properly termed, but I think of it as pottery, and so I'll probably say it more than a few times. Where we left off was we just set up this area so that the animals stopped getting scared away. We've got a few deaths. That's not intended. Obviously, I don't intend for my dwarves to ever die, but extra not intended. And with this where it is, I wanted it to be up in there. Build, construct, paved road, or actually construct, or no, not, construction is N. BN, paved road. So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That should be that. And for simple fact of being ornery about it, we are making it out of high wood logs, entirely and completely. 1, 2, whatever. Does it go all the way? No, it doesn't go all the way. So we're going to have it go most of the way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I should have known that because it's got that there, and that was going to be the marker. And then over here, does it go? It reaches all the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hopefully, we ran out. Amount needed. We're gonna have to set some more trees to be chopped. Plum, plum, walnut, walnut, plum, plum, highwood. And I guess, really, I should be going down here and being like, all the ones that are within this area probably should get chopified. In fact, I'm going to have it be a little bit outside of it. There we go. Now that we've got all that set up, let's figure out how I want to do this. First of all, we now know that you can glaze the crafts, which I assumed you could, but it wasn't a guarantee. So we're going to want to set up a thing where we can make the stuff, then glaze it. Which I think, with how this is... There we go. I was playing around with some designs for living accommodations. I realized I'd want to build them one more down just because I don't want to deal with being so close to the surface. However, I also realized this tree right here is over an open area, which if I just mine it out or just chop it down, it is going to make a hole. This one doesn't matter because it's off to the side. I'm going to have to be more careful about this. So what I've done is I've built a pillar, a wall here. And I'm seeing... Oh, dang it. Yeah, no. Did exactly what I didn't want it to do. Gosh darn it. That is not what I wanted. Because when I deconstruct this, and I put it on a pretty high priority, so hopefully they get around to it sometime this century, we will see that there is a hole there, which, for this specific one, No, actually, this one is actually kind of important. Oh, wait. No, open space. Yeah. Paint. There we go. Accept. Yeah, you can see the line there. Oop, no. And floor. Select the material. Well, I can just see what a fire clay thing would look like. Anyway, let's dig down and see what it looks like. I wonder what happens to these stairs. Got a bunch of items here. Are they not gonna be able to do it? That's quite possible. Yeah, no, I think they just aren't. Got a lot of vermin in there. I should have brought a cat. Chipmunk fat. Actually, why isn't this Farmer's Workshop? Spin through. Or is this not the one that processes the, No, I do not think that's the one that processes the stuff that I need it to process. So we will want the kitchen. We will make it out of the highwood logs. There we go. Yeah, that doesn't look the worst. Is this coming along? It's coming along. Or wait, is that it finished? Is that what it looks like finished? Like, I guess the highwood logs are a little bit of that color, but I didn't think they'd look quite like that. Oh, and there we go. Render fat. Exactly. Yeah. We're gonna have to... Okay, the caravan's arrived, which is actually important for us. Got a bunch of that. Let's get in here, move goods, stoneware amulet, and it's got the thing so that it's actually... This one will keep because it seems to be decent. Keep scrolling the wheel, and the background just goes up and down. Up and down. Got a lot of barrels. Charcoal, bins, body parts. We'll have to do something with that. Mangled hair? Can you do anything with mangled hair? I don't... we'll keep it just in case. Bracelet. This has been processed. Chains. This is just getting me a good idea of what's actually around. Stoneware crowns, but they're not processed. I don't think they are. The shoes and socks are actually all pretty good. But we got one thing there that's not nice. I'm going to guess what's happened is they're outside, and I should have done a thing to bring them inside. These scepters are hunky-dory. Tools. There's the pots. I'm not going to sell the battle axe. Honestly, I really do want to go and just... That'll be good enough. Giant mosquito towel. I thought so. Yeah. I was a little worried about that. I'm gonna have to make sure I build them first and then handle it. That's annoying. There's the caravan coming. How's this? awaiting one item. I'm not going to be showing all the trade scenes that I do, but this is the first one, and there's... Oop, do not have a broker. Open nobles. Miner, woodcutter. Unib doesn't have anything specific. Broker, no skills. Bookkeeper, no skills. I was hoping one of them would have something. So, Unib, I guess you get to be the generic person keeping track of stuff. Here we go. Trade at the depot. Because this is going to be important, as I'm not going to do much else. The idea here is going to be I do a lot of crafts and buy as much stuff as I can. And I'm going to try to get rid of the wood barrels and stuff, and just like everything's going to be stoneware as much as possible. And obviously I'll also like buy my gear from them and everything. This might not be a long game because of that. It is entirely possible that I end up dying of a particularly silly death. I wonder if the gems can be encrusted on the stuff. That's quite possible. We've got enough food for the moment, so I'm not going to be particularly searching for that. I'm going to mostly try to find... You know, they don't have much of what I'd want. But we definitely are going to get rid of some things. We'll keep the fancy stuff and just that. Can't offer as a gift because they're our own people. With that in mind... This is 155. I can get the cages with the animals in it, I guess. Nah. We'll get the milk barrels. And the beer? No, not the beer. Is this gonna be fine? Yes. Okay. Oh, I can't offer as gift. It's just what we were doing there wasn't worthy of being a gift. There we go. That. And once we've got that down, it works perfectly fine there. Derp. Wait a second, this is... That's annoying. I'm going to guess it will still allow me to cancel these, because we've already got the dang stairs up here. Yeah. And once there's the underneath, so I didn't have to actually... Oh, I didn't actually build these. Then why doesn't it digging them? That's weird. Well, no, I've actually done it. I guess I should actually finish it. Huh. I'm not certain. Which is a fun place to be. But here we go. This is just sandy loam. So we don't even need stuff around here. Oh, diplomat left because we don't have... That's actually really bad for us. We wanted the diplomat because the diplomat was the person that was going to allow us to be like, hey, can we have all this cool stuff? That's gonna be unfortunate. Really unfortunate. Here. Make a couple of lavish meals. Don't know if anyone's got cooking enabled. Oops, someone does. Or they can at least cook. And while I'm thinking about it, let's get that paved road actually set up. There we go. Oh wait, nope. Derp. I canceled it out because I was thinking, oh yeah, it'll just be what I wanted. There we go. And highwood logs, all of it. Nice that it's able to cover the entire distance. And with this, I'm going to start figuring out the housing floor. Oh, someone else is dead over here. How and when did that happen? I'm gonna guess that's because of the mosquito. No one's happy. No one's happy. Well, let me plan out the sleeping area so that maybe the dwarves can be happy. You never know. Okay, I've got an area planned out. It's got a little less than 30. Yeah, because this is 10, so 28 rooms. Actually, unpause it. And this is designed so that it's got a little bit, actually, boom, there we go. It's designed so it's got the area to grow, because I can extend this. And with that in mind, we've also got the main thoroughfare, which is 3 wide. We've got the breakout, which is 2 wide. And we've got these, which are... Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not going to change it. But if I'd been thinking, I'd probably want to have had this over here, even though it would look a little silly. Actually, now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Okay, there we go. Redid it. Now it's got these arms coming off. And the idea is that we don't want all the traffic to be going all of a sudden down one main corridor. This specific over here is where we're going to have meeting places, which reminds me I need to make a place for office space. And I'm pausing because I'm like, do I want to make it down this way? Not particularly, but it might be. But the idea here is this is going to be the hospital. This is going to be the meeting area, workshop, library. The hospital is here because we also have the openings here where we'll have doors. Which I guess would mean that down this way, how big do I want the offices to be? Five by 5? That's not the worst size. And it provides enough space for them to do a bunch of things, or extend that a little bit further. Take that there. Cut that out. And they will have a single door, and actually straight down the center. Which also means I can cut that out there. I won't need that many offices right away, but it will be there for when we do. Oop. Made the bin. That's convenient. Okay. How? What's in here? Bunch of stuff. Oh, they haven't left yet. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we'll ignore that. Oop, migrants. Wonderful. First one is an adequate gem cutter and a novice butcher. The gem cutter could be useful. A stray water buffalo calf. Do we have a... Who are you? A bower and an adequate gem cutter. So exactly same as the other. Novice Milker, Novice Mechanic. The Mechanic one is the one we're going to want to deal with. And that's it. 10 people. Not the worst. Not the best, but not the worst. They didn't bring what I'd want. It's being dug out. And yeah, as I was saying, it's mostly designed to have the best flow of traffic for the space that it has. So like down the center, we've got a 2 wide just so that they can get further back. And then we've got the single wide where it's going to like just 6 rooms. So at any point in time, at most, there should be 6 dwarves doing that. Over here, we've got these things. We're going to need a bunch of doors. I'm tempted to do the carpenter and do a thing with that, but I don't think I will. Oh, and we did have a butcher's. So that worked out. So I'm going to make another set of lavish meals. That in mind. Oh, and workshop. Is it farming? What I'm looking for is the bone place. Craft Dwarf? Is it Craft Dwarf? It might be. Yeah, it might just be the Craft Dwarf. Well, we'll put it down and see. I would log. Not much going on there. Oop, hello. Giant chipmunk. What we got? Back to squad. Are we getting cancellations? Yes. Where'd that giant chipmunk go? Well, to be fair, it might not be that giant chipmunk specifically. It could be a giant chipmunk somewhere along here. What's that? Pool of giant chipmunk blood. Huh. I guess someone's already playing around with them. Leaving soon. Other. Bring me to it. Attack. Confirm. And fall. Oh, they left. That's fine then. Or, in theory it's fine. Let's go check out to see if there's another one. Oop, nope. Following the giant chipmunk. There we go. Where's the other guy? There they are. I'd really like it if you weren't over... There we go. Not over top each other. And we've got giant chipmunk teeth. And he's fighting as well? Why are they fighting? Like, I specifically chose the people that I chose because they're the ones... Oh, you don't have a... Why don't we have your facade? Oh, I didn't give him any gear, did I? No. Training order, sign burrow. Where's the equip? I feel silly. Sign. Add. New weapon. Battle axe. Partial match is okay. Term and save. Just an axe. No. Cancel. Add a uniform. Or no. Assign a uniform. Leather armor. Or... No, that's not what I want. Can you tell I've never done much with this? No. No uniform. Add uniform. Yeah. We'll just say have an axe. Just axe. Confirm and save. Then assign just axe. There we go. And giant chipmunk is... The gem cutter died. Ugh. Fine. Giant chipmunk. Deadly, I guess. Not what I wanted. And a craft dwarf. Wait, craft dwarf? No! Why were you over there? You were the guy that mattered. We don't have a person that's... Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Unib... Or wait. No relevant skill. Tatten... Competent. Abel. And you are going to take over all that because our dang leader went and got himself killed, which is the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Why were they over there? They're not in the squad. There's only one person in the squad at the moment. But, like, what were they there for? Okay, they're leaving. Thank goodness they're out. Got the scepter and stuff. We got baby alpaca and yak. Yeah, wait. Their fight. Oh no, that's just unrelated to anything. They're just fighting. Why is this? Oh. Oopsie. Well, not what I was intending. I guess we'll just ignore that little section of it. I ended up playing more of it on camera right now than I was planning on. Oh, we finally found the butcher. That's what that was. Or I think. Rith. Yeah, Rith. Finally found the butcher dead. Stay away from the water. The water is not a good place to go. Why would you go to the water? Okay. There's 8 population, which means we are now 1 up. And I need to combat. Cow moose. Oh, we're down to 7. other agitated Camus. I don't even know if the dang person can kill them. Confirm. Follow. Milker found dead, because of course they were. It's a moose. Is he at least wielding... Or are you not? Where are you? You're a skilled axe dwarf. Yes. Oh, wait, no. Ooh, Simon. Time leader. Are they at least the, You don't have it. That and whatever. If I could... Was Ficould the one who died? Could be. No? There Ficould is. Woodcutter. And, Ficould can be there. Back to squad. Equip. Yeah, okay. And with that in mind, we will go in and change the one guy, Ficould, to be a woodcutter. They are. Okay, wonderful. Oh, right, the moose is still here. Bleeding and injured. Though it's... We'll just ignore that. So we've got this taken care of out here. And we're going to... We're gonna need to actually get the dang people taken care of as far as medical goes. I'm assuming I can't make anything fancy here. Clay instrument, brick, jug, clay, statue, pot. Yeah, no. There wasn't going to be anything in here that I could make that would make this useful. So... I'm going to set up the hospital. Well, this has been frustrating. I didn't want to come back, but we've got giant Kias. And one of them's already stolen something, so I'm assuming the others will too. Firstly, I'm actually got this set up, not the hospital, because the hospital is going to require actual work orders to do. But now, I'm just questioning where to go. Should be fine. Maybe I shouldn't choose a wild place to stay. They climb the wall. And now they're stuck on top of the wall, running back and forth. You're tired? Well, we've got beds over here. Why don't you come deal with that? Oop, what's that? Plum leaves. Oh, that's cute. Yep, the leaves are actually coming off the trees. That's really nice. I enjoy some of the aesthetic stuff that, like, it just is. Now, the dang Kias would go away. Got a lot of them. They're gonna just steal this stuff. I need to have a place for it to stay. And this miner, they're up in a tree. Well, it's a high wood tree, so we're gonna have it taken down. We're down to 8 people. This is gonna be a short fort where I go and have to make another one. Which would suck, because this was like the perfect place. Oh. I was downstairs doing some stuff, and it seems the Kia's got a little aggressive. We've apparently given as good as we got, but we're down to 3 people. And it looks like the people that are still around are because most of them is this guy. We literally just got the doctor set up. Like, this is what I've been working on. I've been setting this up. We've got a table, a chest, and a bed. I'm going to have 3 other setups, and the space here is for a traction bench. Why can't they just leave me alone? Wait, why does someone have hunting? That's a separate thing. Why is someone hunting? Why are the 2 people that... Continue. Confirm. Oh, they were in the base, too. Continue, confirm. Yep. Dead. I think this might actually be... We've got 1 person left. Leave vacant. What are they doing? They're updating stock. The only reason they're alive is because they're downstairs. But like, even that isn't safe because as we can see there, I think we're just going to have to, if I'm going to keep embarking in dangerous places like this, I'm just going to have to do something. Ability to stand lost. No evaluated wounds. Yep, we found them dead. And it wasn't even like goblins. We lost the giant Kias that were stealing our stuff too. Huh. Well. Save this timeline. I do not want to end this. This, in this case, meaning the current goal of the fort. Or the current goal for which I was building that fort. I want to make a fort dependent upon making pottery. And we'd found a good place there. So, since it was a good place, there was just a bit of nonsense going on. what if we go back there? I'm not gonna reclaim that place. Rather, by go back there, what I mean is that area. And maybe see if we can get a spot where the wilderness isn't so wild. Or, honestly, I should probably just keep people inside better. Though honestly, it was the fact the birds fly that caused the most problem. Because I was doing, like, even the moose, it killed a person or whatever. But like the moose, it was on the ground, I was able to send the squad after it. I'll have to just set the squad up right from the start. In fact, maybe I'll use a similar profile. In fact, I'll just use the same one, except I'll trade out 2 miners for 2 more axe dwarfs. Just because, like, I'm not really using the miners for miners so much. And where were we? We were here. Right there. Sense Earth. I wonder if I can be Sense Earth 2. Heavily forested. Actually got a little timer there. Not quite off the screen. There we go. So we have Sense Earth. And actually, let's... yeah, show cliffs. Well, to be fair, I should expect that. Okay, now... find embark location. How do I want to do this? Like, honestly, I still want a river. I still want clay. I still want to have copper. The big thing here is, can I find untamed wilds? That's a good point. Was that... that was untamed wilds. Whereas these other places are wilderness. Untamed wilds, wilderness. So just wilderness would probably be fine. I don't want calm, but untamed wilds seems to be a little bit much. Okay, I stopped this early because this has what we need. Wilderness, thick forest. Of course, if we show the cliff in grade, it's a bit of a thing. But that's fine. Or actually, what's over here? Oh, right. The, clear results. Yeah, I was right. There's not a how tree do you want it? Oh wait, no, that would not. Okay, it is looking. It says it is. Doesn't look like it's looking. This looks like a cool area up here. I'm gonna guess it's just checking in this area where there isn't anything to find. Maybe. Stop. Begin. There we go. Now it's searching proper. Yeah. I'm happy that this area is actually on this side of the map because yeah, it could have taken a bit. Okay. Back into here. Obviously, we don't want to be in that area. Cliffs grades. It's all going to be relatively cliffy just because of the nature of the beast. Like, we're dealing with making an area that's... How does that look? An area with rivers, which will always end up being a bit cliffy. Nature of the beast, erosion and whatnot. Oh, actually, this up here, this one right here, I'm using my finger to my actual screen, which you can't see, sadly. That one looks like it's relatively flat. What kind of area is it? Shallow clay, shallow soil, very deep soil, or shallow sand, very deep soil. It's got everything we might want. The goblins are... where's the... Right, I should go choose origin. The frosty rooms? Yes, frosty rooms. Okay, there we go. Now get back in here. This was the place I was thinking of? Yes. Yeah, the goblins are at war with us. Whatever. Elven forest over here. Elves don't really care about us. This looks good. It's temperate, heavily forested, thick vegetation. It's just wilderness. We've got clay. Now, this might run into the thing that I was worrying about earlier, though it is in the same area. Well, over here to here. It is possible that in embarking here, we might not have what we need. And, how did I do the skills for this? Was it proficient or was it novice? Yeah, it was novice. We just put a single point into it so that we're like, yes, you are. Why aren't you going down anymore? There we go. A single point of that. Labor. It's not labor, is it? No, it's combat. Skilled. I think that's the max. No. Proficient is the max. Which I think we will go for. Just because. Or the other I was looking at was like leader and teacher. But I don't need them to be either of those. So I could make them like armor user or shield users. Screen's in the way again. Discipline. Or observer. One of them is going to be a skilled observer. And the other is going to have... Let's go with wrestler. There we go. No particular reason. They're just gonna have it because, and in fact, all these other people that still have skill points, wrestler. Fortress name. Sense. Earth. Sense Earth. Emalber. But we want second. Can we get a second? No. Where would that go anyway? The secretive. Yeah, no. We want this, but we want it to be something to represent the fact that it's Emalber the second. Awe-inspiring? It'll be awe-inspiring if it lasts more than a couple videos, I guess. Everlasting. A false hope there. The foolish? Yeah, we are pretty foolish. Godforsaken? Not quite. Never... We'd be the west anyway, because we're west. We're northwest. but I am looking for specifically words that are like the next one. And I'm not seeing it. Too bad there's not like junior. But yeah, it's the junior one. Actually, no, it wouldn't be north. Do we have a north? We don't have, or let me guess, it's in here, north. Or north west. Sense Earth the northwest. Second, no. Junior, no. The insects. No, okay. Yeah. Sense Earth the northwest. Because it's the northwest attempt. Group name, the Sacks of Slaughter, the Barricades of Strategy, the Lash of Tips, Sword of Proliferating, Future Canyons, that's fun. Boulder of Straps, Glacial Tongs, Crude Vault. Sure, Crude Vault. It doesn't look like there's any problems, but let's check this out. Items. We've got all these things. Yes. I'm almost tempted to bring more. Or less coal. I'll have to remember to forbid the coal knight and the cassiterite. And how much does a cat cost? Not much. We are bringing a single male cat. Because we can. Besides that, everything else is pretty much how I want. Let's embark. I'm ready. Let's go. Okay. That doesn't look like the... Is that what the fire clay looked like? I don't think it is. I hope it's fire... Well, If it's not fire clay, I would be fine with it because you can always glaze it. In fact, I want to glaze it. It's just stoneware is inherently more valuable in the Dwarf Fortress system, which would make things easier and harder. But mostly easier. So tell me. Giant cougars. Black sand. That's sand, not clay. Where's the clay at? Still black sand. That's shirt. And I am happy. Oh, it's actually a brook. That's cute. Which means they can actually go across it. Which is useful for some things. Chert pebbles. Chert. Where is the... clay? Actually, I'd like it if the clay was up here. That would be nice. I'm not seeing surface clay deposits. Which in all likelihood... I love the view. Which in all likelihood means that we're going to have to dig down to find it. Where do I want? Well, if we're going to have to dig down anyway... Oh, I messed up. I just realized I only have two axes. I flipped them, but I didn't flip the 3. want it to be 18. Yeah, no, I don't have 2 axes. That's my own fault. Staircase. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here. Okay. Clay loam wall. There we go. Perfect. This is what we want. Sort of. It's close enough. It's basically what we want. And I'm actually going to go around and chop down all the walnut trees. I went and designated all the walnut trees on the map that I could find to be cut down. Why? Because I wanted to. I think these are... Why isn't it showing up? I think this is what I think it is. No, it's not. Okay. What's this? Silty clay loam. It doesn't count? I thought... Huh. I guess we'll just have to dig down again. Silty clay, and this is silty clay loam. Okay, I think this is where we want to be. And the area up above can be where we store some stuff. Now, is this clay? Yes, this is clay. Okay, wonderful. This is the floor we want to be on for making that kind of stuff. Okay, so this floor we don't build on. We'll put the living space in here. And actually, speaking of living space, I'm going to right away get these things in. Got this set up. So right away, we're digging out all this. Oh, I didn't actually dig out the area for doing stuff. This will be quick. Because it literally was just space where wood goes, space where the things went there, space there, and then this space here, which is going to be the space where this is where the product goes up here, and this is where it goes after it gets glazed. Honestly, it's the kind of thing where I might want to have done vertical integration, but we're ignoring that. There we go. What if instead of there, we made it go down this way? This is potentially annoying. We're actually going to have this one branch off in both directions, just in case one direction decides to be cut off. There we go. Clear out that. Fingers crossed, watching it carefully. They've got the full room dug out. No damp stone, or clay at this point, but silty clay. Actually, that's a good point. Get me cross like that, cross like that. This won't show me the full state of things, but it will at least give me a general idea. Nothing. They always assign someone to fish. I don't want fishers. Don't fish. I know you're the craft dwarf. Whoop-de-doo. Just don't do that. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. And in fact, we're so good that I'm going to make those areas the priority. Or actually, I didn't need to make that priority. The build workshop furnaces, wood furnace goes there. Oh, we actually need something to make it with, which once again I forgot to order. So, and there's no giant wall of stuff I can take it from, meaning we actually do need to dig down more than I am, which could be a problem. Let's go to -10. We'll let them just play around there. For the moment, we do need to build... Well, we don't need to, but I'm going to build walls around the place. 1, 2, here we go. 3. And walnut. Use walnut. Cancel that. Just a very basic thing. And actually cancel that one as well. BNL. Use the walnut. 8. 2, 2. And the trade depot is going to be in there. And I know those other ones are sort of important because they're the walnuts, but how about you go and cut those down? So this is all taken care of, meaning let's set up some spots to put stuff. Thank goodness we broke through the aquifer, and it's a slow aquifer, so I didn't even bother recording it just because, though it did require me to emergency go and deselect all this because I had forgotten. They can only make one thing at a time, and so they focus on the stuff that I assigned first, i.e. this nonsense. And I am going and reinstating it all. There we go. Because we managed to break through the aquifer in a single go. I'm kind of surprised. Not a single go, I guess. But more importantly, we got the jet. We got some microline. I kind of don't want to... We've got the one thing of... It's just one. Actually, oh, lignite. Wonderful. Though I do kind of want to go another floor down. Just because I don't want to be right on top of the aquifer level. And coalnite. Well, here we are. This is where we're going to be. This is where we're going to be digging. Does mean I need to dig out that a bit more. Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. No, we don't have to worry about that. What it is we've got the water on top of the thing. We're fine. Yep, there we go. And the other thing of colinite we're also forbidding. Ignite. Line. One of these things should be able to make a wood furnace. Microline makes a wood furnace. Jet makes a other thing. Build, workshop, another furnace. Kiln. Do I want to make a... Actually, I want to make workshop, furnace, wood furnace. I want to make this out of jet. Since I'm here, dig that out. We're just going to use jet because I think it'll look cool. Huh. Well, fair enough. That gave us enough jet anyway. Build a furnace, kiln. Yeah, use the... We're going to set those in right away. No reason not to. When I put this here. Door, wood door, and we're making it out of walnut. In case it wasn't obvious. Door. Walnut. Actually, that's a good point. I did have that all sectioned out. So no, we're not making another. We want a table out of walnut. And we want a chair out of walnut. And we want these done yesterday. Oh, right. And pen pasture. There we go. Accept. Sign all of our animal. Or not the cat. And remove that. BNL. Select material after placement. 8. And we will be using walnut. Oop, I should have selected the use last material. There we go. BNF. There we go. I was expecting those to be suspended. And while I'm here, we'll also go and remove some more trees. Okay. Making a walnut chair, and then we'll be ready. Build, door, use closest material. Build furniture, chair. Build, what is the furniture hotkey? F is furniture, okay, table. We will be setting this up as a office. Accept. Oop. Okay. We've got the building there built. Don't show me that yet. So we want the Craft Dwarf, Boomrick Rebel. Oh, I didn't. Another thing I messed up. I didn't go and check to make sure they still want to make a. Yeah. Woodcutter in there. And then manager is one of the miners. You. Yeah, because no one has relevant skills for that. And the chief medical dwarf will be the other miner, just so I have someone in the position. And this place assigned to the manager. There we go. Oh, dang nabbit. Ran into water over here. Oh well, it mostly came together. Except for this little spot right there, which is kind of derpy looking, but we'll live with it. And for the final thing I'm going to build right now, because after this I'm going to end the video, seeing as we've gotten a little bit long. Well, not a little bit long. We went a time. Okay, this is set up. And we can actually, now that I think about it, we can actually go and do a work order. But clay gathering, except you, work order. Gosh, I just did this and now I'm going to do it again. Okay. How much charcoal? Or no, we don't want to do that. We want this. Yes, yes. If there's less than 21. And if there's greater than 10 logs, do this, yes. The idea is to have around between 20 and 30. This way, if there's 20 of them, it'll be like, okay, make 10 more. Yeah, that's what we want. The ash, you will make them one at a time, and you will specifically be looking for less than 9. And I guess that could be there. There we go. And then this one, work order, collect clay, specifically item is that's a good point. Collect clay. And please do it right now, because I wanna end the video. Okay, there we go. And it is silty clay. So work order, collect clay with the condition of amount of item type silty clay. Okay, no, not that. Material silty clay. Amount of silty clay items is at least 10. Not satisfied. Is less than 10. If it's less than 10, make 10 more. And actually, less than 21. Same sort of idea. We'll have 30 coal, or 30 coke, or charcoal in this case, and 30 clay. Check daily. This should work. In theory. Also, while I'm thinking about it, work orders, bin, wooden bin, make 10 of them, and it will be out of walnut. And after that, I do need to go and make a bunch of doors and stuff. But the bins are just to get things in place. Build and ramp. Walnut log. Build the ramp there. That's taken care of. And this this doesn't go across the whole screen. So I can actually get a proper road. Well, technically I could make a proper road anyway. I just have to build an actual bridge if I want to. And besides, they can go across those despite that. So, like, there is no... critical need, but I'm going to... yeah. And I just want to make sure all that gets taken care of. It's all going on. Work orders. Not satisfied. Oh. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. I guess you really went through that, huh? Okay. You're making the wooden bins. Oh yeah, there we are. Make ash complete, collect clay complete. Fair enough. Okay. And with this, we've got Sense Earth Northwest. It is Northwest. No, never eat shredded wheat. Yeah, Northwest. Sense Earth Northwest Edition. And I've managed to basically pick up where I left off. Minus the fact I don't have fire clay anymore. That'll be irritating. But it is what it is. And eventually these bins are just going to be all around the edge here where it's just like extra coal. Or coke. It's coal? Coke? What is it? Charcoal. Durr. But yeah, now that I know what I wanted to build, shockingly, it's easy to build it. And I know I'm going to forget this if I don't do it right now. Bed. Make bed out of walnut wood. We're going to need a lot more beds, but specifically we're making those so that we can set it up here. Also, wooden... Nope. Door. Also, out of walnut wood. There we go. Just so it's there and I don't forget it. F. And save and return. Save to this timeline. It's amazing what you can do when you know what you're aiming for. Oh, goodness gracious. Please leave your comments down below if you have suggestions and ideas. Likes are appreciated. Subscribe if you aren't. This has been Accurate, and I'm signing off.